Hi, this tutorial is to teach you how to process a discipline referral that has been submitted from a teacher to the front office. Once a teacher submits a referral, the administrator will be receiving an email, and within that email there will be a link. You can get to the referral by clicking on that link and it will open up the page, or you can go to the admin page, and at the very top you can click on Discipline Referral Update. Once that page opens up, you can leave all these presets the way that they are. If you want to see all those that have not been completed, click on Continue, and it will pull up all of the discipline referrals that have not been completed by anyone in the administrative office. So we're going to click on the referral that we need to look at, and it pulls up the discipline referral page. At the top, you will see that the teacher intended for this referral to be an office discipline referral, or it might say that the teacher intended it for documentation purposes only. The next box indicates whether this incident resulted in either restraint or seclusion. You'll notice that the boxes have been left active just in case you discover that the incident did not result in restraint or seclusion. You can simply uncheck the box in order to make the correction. There's a little bit of demographic information about the student in this box. The next box shows the location where the incident took place. The results and flags, these fields are not used very much. You can use them, but I don't know of any schools that are using them. The next box would show any teacher interventions that took place dealing with this particular incident. If there, for example, were a student teacher warning or conference, the date would show up right here. The description field is what actually took place in the incident, and this field is editable. You can go in and change it to make it say whatever you want it to say, because sometimes a teacher might mistakenly put another student's name in there, and that is not what you want to be putting into Infinite Campus. When you're going through and processing the referral, keep in mind that whatever you have in this description field is what you're going to copy and paste into Infinite Campus. The next box shows the motivation. If the teacher felt that the student was seeking attention or trying to avoid attention, she or he will have checked that box and it will show up right here. Next, we have the comments that the teacher felt was pertinent to this particular incident but does not want to be entered into Infinite Campus. For example, the teacher might enter in that the mom and dad are having marital problems at home, or the student did not get fed breakfast that morning and was in a bad mood. Something like that that might have affected the student's behavior, but it's definitely not something that is to go into Infinite Campus. It's just for the teacher to let the administrator know something's going on, and you can take that into consideration when you are deciding what the resolution for this violation is to be. Next, we have the board violations, the law violations, and these are the same ones that are in Infinite Campus. And just like in Infinite Campus, you can only pick one violation. We're going to select disruptive behavior. We're going to scroll down to the resolutions, and again, just like in Infinite Campus, you can pick up to 4 resolutions. One thing that might help you when you're trying to determine what the resolution is would be to scroll down to the bottom of the page, and you can see any prior incidents that this student has had a referral sent in for. They would be listed right here. It will show the incident date, the violation, and the 4 resolutions. If the school uses warning levels, the warning level that you enter will show up right here. If you need to, you can click on View, which would be right here, and it will open up that particular referral in a separate page so you can look and see what the student had done prior. And again, that might help you in determining what the resolution should be. So we're going to select that there was a conference with the principal and that there was school detention. In other information, if you want to select a disposition starting date and ending date, you can do that. It's not necessary. You don't have to fill out any of these fields. If they are suspended, you can put in the number of days suspended, the disposition starting time, end time. The administrator who this referral was sent to shows up in this field. That can be changed if you need to. The witnesses are put in this field. The victims are put into this field. The comments box is for you to fill out any comments that you want to add to this referral. If your school does warning levels, some schools do green, yellow, red, some do 1, 2, 3, and this happens to be a lower level warning, and you don't want it entered into Infinite Campus, you simply click on this box and you can type your warning level in here, and that is what is going to show up down here at the warning level. That way you can look through here and say, okay, we've got a green, we've got a yellow, this is a red, and it needs to go into Infinite Campus. What it does when you click this box is when it sends the email to the person that is responsible for entering the referrals into Infinite Campus. If you do not want it sent to be entered into Infinite Campus, it sends an email that has big red letters that says, do not enter this referral into Infinite Campus. Below that we have your key personnel. These are just the people that are set up in your school that you want to be able to communicate with. That's all this is. There are different levels of users that you can have. We can see that we have someone that is going to be entering the referral into Infinite Campus. His or her name will always be clicked and be checked when this page is opened up. If you don't want to notify them, you can uncheck the box next to the name. Then we have people that have full access to the referral. These are system administrators. They can get to the system admin page and update the referrals. Then we also have view only, the full referral. That means if you click their name, they are going to get an email with a link to it that opens up this referral with all the information in it. They can see everything, but they cannot do any updates at all. We also have your SCM core team members. If this incident resulted in either restraint or seclusion, you need to notify your SCM core team members so that they know about it, and it will send them an email so that they know that an incident has occurred that resulted in restraint or seclusion. The parent and guardians, if they have an email address in Infinite Campus, they will appear on this list. If you want to notify them, you click on the names and the system will automatically generate an email that goes to the parent, and it says something to the effect of the teacher has sent in a discipline referral for first initial, last name of the student, and it lists the violation that you clicked up in this area, and it also lists the 4 resolutions that you clicked in this area. And then it says for more information call, and it gives the school's phone number and allows the parent to call in and talk to the administrator about it. If there are any other comments that you want to tell the parent guardian, this is the box where you would type your comments in, such as Mr. Jones, we really need to have a meeting to discuss this incident. Something like that. If you want to let them know possibly that this wasn't that serious, but you just wanted to make them aware of the situation. You could type that in there. Whatever it is you want the parent guardian to know, you type it in to that box, and it's going to be appended to the end of the email that is automatically generated that goes to the parent guardian. There are also users that are listed on here that the description says receives only the body of the email you enter below. Those are users that you might want to notify about this incident, but you don't want them to know anything about what occurred or what any of the students. They don't need to know anything other than possibly the student will be in safe for second period. So whatever you type in here is all that they're going to receive. So they will get an email, and the body of the email is going to say test student, or student's name will be in safe second period. The system also automatically generates an email that goes back to the submitting teacher, and it has a link in the email that allows them to open up and see a portion of the referral after you have completed it. They don't get to see everything, but they get to see a part of it, just to let them know that you have done something with the referral that was sent in. If there's any other information that you want to send to the submitting teacher, you can type it into this box. Maybe it's instructions on how to handle the situation next time it happens. You can type that in, or you can tell them whatever you want to tell them in that box, and it is appended to the end of the email at the bottom. The next section contains the teachers that the student is currently enrolled with for the quarter and for the next quarter. And if you want to notify the teacher that something is going on, you just click the box next to their name, and they are going to receive whatever you type into the body of the email. We're going to move on down to the bottom, and once you've made all your changes, you just click on Save Changes. The emails are automatically generated, and everyone is notified of what's going on. So that's the way you would process a discipline referral. Hope this helps.